Lorenzo back to his feet. Glasgow send-off.
Wow.
And now Joe Coffey, all the best for the Bells. Just rang the clock of Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Are there thorns wrapped around that bat? Or to the midsection, driving the thorns into Jade.
Man. I'm not, like I said, I'm not.
Jade, what do you say? What do you say? You give up? You give up? Jason. That's a no.
Come on, I mean, we're talking about two-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, and now this is it, Vic. It's coming down to this one night of brutality.
Oh, Jade turning around, planning Dolan, ricocheting off the trash can. Nobody home. Jade turning right around, and look at the
Yes!
on display from Niall. It's like a gut. Wait, there's Ava. Come on. This is what I'm talking about, but good for Niall, turning it around. And from behind. Cora Jade taking full advantage of the distraction to hit Jade in center of the ring.
That's it, Vic.
Patented Jade is DDT into the cover. And a victory.
Here is your winner, Cora Jade.
Double cardiac kick! Say, oh my God, again, Book, because Wes Lee just turning this match right around. Bait is tagged. Bait is now legal.
Let me see something. Let me see something.
On the same page. Wow!
We got a Triple H.
Whatever it was impressive as Lee wiping out Fowler. Oh, and that leaves Jagger Reed, who gets hooked for the Tyler Driver 97.
Look at this, look at the confetti.
Oh, well, look
Look at the confetti.
at Thea Hale. Well, maybe Stratton will think twice before talking down to the women's division. Oh! What the? Booker, that's Mustafa Ali.
I know who that is.
Why? What is... This matchup has come to a standstill. We got to get some answers. NXT continuing to roll on. What is going on?
I don't know, man.
Another sneak attack, and oh! It's Blair Davenport. Oh my God, Booker, it's Blair Davenport. She's back. Dar gets counted, and a cutter! What a cutter from Hayes. And Hayes, sensing this could be his moment now, Book. Trying to take the long climb all the way to the top. Mensah, come on, the referee was distracted by Legend and Jackson.
There's a lot of moving parts out here tonight.
Frazier and Dragon Lee. hearts are evened up. Not gonna like what they saw. Hayes turning the game around. Gets Starr back into the ring. And one more time. Hayes to the top. Calling his shot. When he shoots, Hayes don't miss.
First 48. Oh, yes.
Into the cover. Hayes retains. Dolan, one after another. Dolan off the choke slam. Dolan survives the weaponized cage.
Here is your winner, JT Dolan.
Who the? That's Baron Corbin.
Oh, Dick. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Another free agent. Baron Corbin's beating the hell out of Hayes.
Whoa, man.
Are we witnessing the end of days for Melo as NXT champion?